Barry DePedal, the next-gen RPM racer, was initially only released in the next-gen 4-pack. A 4-pack which, you guessed it, included only next-gens. But not just that, all 4 of them were exclusive to the pack, and a few of them are still exclusive to the pack to this day. Alongside Barry, we had Steve Slick LePage, JD McPillar, and Flip Dover. Barry, though, got a single release in 2019, which is great. JD was released later on, I believe, in a 10-pack. And I'm not too sure. I know Flipped Over hasn't been re-released yet, but Steve Slick LePage might have been in a multi-pack. I'm not too sure. There are so many Cars 3 multi-packs that you just kind of start to get who's in which one confused. But I was able to get the original Barry released for Christmas in 2017. I got him on Christmas Eve alongside the other next gens, of course, in that 4-pack. But for those who didn't, of course, they got another chance with the single release of Barry. But the single release of Barry looked really weird. His pupils are super tiny. I don't know what happened. And, of course, if you guys have been keeping up with my recent reviews of these rocket racers, you'll know that I'm definitely not the biggest fan of them. I wasn't at first. I've kind of grown to like them a bit more, although I still admit they are completely ridiculous. But Barry DePedal is one that I really didn't think I would like. You can see here he's got that whole weird tiny eye thing going on. His shade of blue doesn't even match with the original. He really looks like a Hot Wheels car, and I have nothing against Hot Wheels. I don't collect Hot Wheels cars, but I own a ton. I used to always buy their tracks. But still, Barry DePedal, he just looks kind of off. Anyway, guys, welcome back to yet another review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the XRS Rocket Racing Barry DePedal with Blastwall, with Steve Slick LePage, who quickly became one of my favorites of the series. It was really his artwork that made him look weird, making him look like Steve Brick LePage, and by that I mean he looked like a brick. Barry DePedal, yeah, he's got the same problem here, so hey, maybe I'll like him more when I open him up. So you can see we've got the Rocket Racing logo, you can see the flame spin, and moving on to the back, we have Lightning, Cruise, Cam Spinner, and Steve Slick LePage. Cam is not out yet, neither is Paul Conrad, who was on the back of another one of these guys. For some weird reason, my Walmart got the international releases of these guys in. I live in America, so I don't know why that happened, but that means I get no description, unfortunately. So, let's get Barry here out of the package. And we will be taking a look at his Blastwall first. So here's Barry, and yeah, that is definitely a facial expression right there. No way. Why are his eyes so small? Stop, look at that. Hold on. Wait. Stop everything. Why are they so tiny now? It doesn't even look like the same person. Did he go through, like, intense surgery? Alright. All jokes aside, he looks fine. Honestly, I think better than I did in the packaging. The blues are actually much closer than I thought. It's just the expression, those eyes are so strangely small, it doesn't really fit. Taking a look at his blast wall, I've said a lot of nice things about these blast walls. I really do like them. His color scheme here is orange. I like how each one is a little bit different. His X on the XRS logo is also a dark blue, just like Cruise's. Actually, they changed it. His blue is darker, which is really cool. So it really makes each of these blast walls unique, which is nice. Each one has a different color and everything. So taking a closer look at Barry and his tiny, tiny eyes here, we've got XRS written there. XRS/BDP for XRS and then his initials. Just like a lot of these other cars, his hood is a different color. I prefer the ones that keep their hoods the same, but still does look pretty nice. I really like the side here. I really like the side of a bunch of these guys and how they kind of reimagine the side of the diecast. The orange is a little bit light, but it kind of has a fading effect. This guy just really reminds me of a sunset for some reason. I think it's just because the orange kind of fades into a lighter color, almost sort of like whitish orange. Got the XRS logo up there. Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Cyber, and Synergy, your usual next-gen sponsors. He does have Lightyear tires in orange, which is pretty interesting. The logo's in orange, I mean. He's got his fin up top, bolts all over the place, and his fin has an RPM logo. Got a 64 up here, his initials back there, and when you roll him, look at that, the flames spin. That's basically it. There's nothing written there. Some of the other cars have like an arrow drawn there. We got 64 on the back, XRS/BDP, looking pretty good. I do like how the backs of these cars look as well. We have these little miniature fins on the bottoms. And there is the base. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I can't get over how strange the expression looks. But I do think he looks pretty good. He looks better than I originally expected, much like Steve Slick LePage, but in terms of expressions, he just has to be my least favorite of these guys. Anyway, though, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to check out my blog. Link is always in the description below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.